They watch every single story you post. Every photo, every update. They see everything. But when you text them, nothing. Silence. Left on read. You're confused. Hurt. Wondering, if you're watching me, why won't you talk to me? In the next 6 minutes, I'm revealing the dark psychology behind exactly what your ex is doing and why you need to stop letting them. Welcome to Mind Peace. Let's talk about the most frustrating modern dating phenomenon. The ex who watches everything but says nothing. Your ex ended it, or you did. Either way, it's over. But they're still there. In your viewers list. Every single time. Watching. Observing. Keeping tabs. And you notice. Of course you notice. Because you're checking too. Wondering if they'll see this story. Hoping they'll reach out. Waiting for something that never comes. This isn't random. This isn't accidental. This is a calculated psychological game, and you're losing by playing it. Let me tell you what's really going on. Reason 1. They want control without commitment. Your ex is keeping you in their orbit without actually being in your life. They're watching to see if you've moved on. To see if you're happy without them. To gauge if they still have power over you. This is called soft surveillance. They're monitoring your emotional state without the responsibility of actually being there for you. When you post something happy, they're checking. Are they faking it? Do they miss me? When you post something sad, they're validating. Good. They're not over me yet. It's control, and it costs them nothing. Reason 2. You're their ego boost. Every time they watch your story, they know you'll notice. They know you'll wonder. They know you'll think about them. And that's exactly what they want. Your attention is narcissistic supply. Even though they're not reaching out, they're still getting emotional reactions from you. You're still thinking about them, still checking if they watched, still hoping they'll text. They're living rent-free in your head without paying the price of being in your life. Reason 3. They're keeping you as a backup option. This is called breadcrumbing, giving you just enough attention to keep you interested, but never enough to actually reconnect. They watch your stories so you don't fully move on, so you stay emotionally available. So when they get bored, lonely, or their new situation doesn't work out, you're still there. You're the safety net they're not willing to commit to, but also not willing to lose. Reason 4. They're comparing. If they're in a new relationship or seeing someone new, they're watching you to compare. Is she happier than my new person? Does he look better than who I'm with now? Did I make a mistake? Your social media is their measuring stick for whether they made the right choice leaving you. Reason 5. They genuinely don't know what they want. Some exes watch because they're confused. They don't want to be with you, but they don't want you to be with anyone else either. They don't want the relationship, but they miss the comfort. They don't want the commitment, but they're not ready to let go. So they hover. They watch. They stay close enough to feel connected, but far enough to avoid responsibility. So why do they watch but not text? Because texting requires something watching doesn't. Accountability. When they watch your story, there's no conversation. No expectations. No emotional labor. No risk of rejection. No commitment. They can observe your life without being part of it. But texting? That opens a door. That starts a conversation they might not want to finish. That creates expectations that forces them to make a choice, commit or leave. And they don't want to do either. Watching is passive. Texting is active. And they want the benefits of staying in your life without the work of actually being in it. Also, and this is important, they might be texting someone else. While they're watching your stories, they could be fully engaged with a new person. You're the backup, the ego boost. The what if. But you're not the priority, and that's the harsh truth you need to hear. Here's what this behavior is doing to your mental health. You can't move on. Because every time they watch, it feels like a sign. Like maybe they still care, like maybe there's hope, so you stay stuck. You're posting for them. Your stories become performances. Will this make them jealous? Will this make them reach out? You not living your life. You curating content for an audience of one who won't even respond. You're in emotional limbo, not together, but not fully apart. Not healing, but not moving forward. Just existing in this weird in-between space where you connected enough to hurt, but not enough to heal. You're giving them power they didn't earn. They left. They chose not to be with you. But they're still controlling your emotional state, your posting habits, your hope. And they're doing it without saying a single word. Option 1. Block them. Remove them from your stories. Cut the connection. If they wanted to be in your life, they'd text. Watching doesn't count. Option 2. Stop checking. Stop looking at your viewer list. Stop waiting for their name to appear. Post for yourself, not for them. Option 3. Post and don't look back. Live your life. Share what you want. Don't check who watched. Don't analyze. Don't hope. The hard truth: if they wanted to talk to you, they would. Watching your stories isn't interest. It's curiosity. And curiosity isn't love. You deserve someone who doesn't just watch your life from the sidelines. You deserve someone who's actually in it. Your ex watches your stories but won't text because they want the comfort of staying connected without the courage of actually reaching out. Don't give them that power. Don't perform for someone who's just watching. Don't wait for someone who's already chosen not to choose you. Block them. Move on. Live your life for you. Subscribe to Mind Peace for more psychology that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Your ex is watching? Let them watch you move on.